That's the first heavy icing we've had of the year so far on the pond. It's going to be a long, hard winter, I think, because this year we've had so many berries in all of the trees and bushes and things like that, and local folklore says it's going to be a hard winter. Hopefully get another double figures kind of day out of the sky in Scotland today, but until we defrost a little bit, I'm going to be a typical soft southern shandy swilling southerner, and I'm going to practice poking some holes into an offcut of slate just to see how it goes and see what's best. I've got a feeling that low and slow and plenty of liquid or blown air, something like that, to clear the abrasive paste away. So yeah, and then once it defrosts a little bit, got plenty of outside jobs to be doing, because no word of a lie, I've got 2 pairs of socks on, 2 pairs of jogging bottoms, 2 jumpers, well, a jumper, a hoodie, a woolly hat, and I'm still shivering. Oh dear. Nicely silhouetted there next to the chicken coop, or the chicken run, is a scaffold tower. So that's where I will be bench testing and proving out one of my wind turbines. So that'll be good for shits and giggles. What I've done is I've got 1 ton bags each end of it, and I've lined them with plastic and filled them full of water. So after the batteries are done and the ground array behind me is done, that'll be the next home energy generation. Ooh, chilly bums. Right, I'm going to go and play poking some holes in that. I think we might be alright. See how it goes. You only get 1 set of eyes, by the way, be careful with them. It seems quite soft, nice and slow. Yeah, it slowly seems better, for sure. And that's with a metal drill, not a masonry drill. So I've already gone in quite some way. There we go. Hey. Well, that was easier than I expected, to be brutally honest with you. So there's a little bit of break through the other side, so I need to be careful of that. Slowly catch your monkey. Oh no, I thought it was breakthrough, but it's just scabby glue from where the felt was glued on. So no, there was no nasty breakthrough there. That's quite a nice clean hole. So what I'll do is I'll mark it out, and then I'll do pilot holes, working my way up to probably 11mm, 10.5 maybe, just to gives a little bit of wiggle room. Well, I consider that a successful win. Happy days. Oh, I need to have a tidy up. Half this shit's my fucking father's. It's terrible. Good stuff. Right, so backyard in my head science. Here is my template for the end plates. Now bear in mind that you've only got this much leverage and a very short moment arm. Okay, so there's no mechanical advantage over that distance to the cells. Okay, so cells simulate near enough's good enough. I weigh 82 kilograms, so fully dressed with all the clothes on and boots, probably about 85. If I snap this, I've got problems. Now my end plate is 3 times the width of that, so it could effectively take 3 times my weight in my head backyard science. Strong enough for Gary. Happy with that. Drill's nice, doesn't crack easily. I persevere and carry on. As we steamroll ahead first towards the winter solstice, I'm still happy with my choice of location for a ground array solar windbreak wall, because it's 9 o'clock in the morning on the 25th of November, 1 month till Christmas, and there's a nice little hallelujah patch just at the bottom of the gardens. So time for some outside jobs. I'll wait forever for this place to I'll wait forever for this place to defrost, so I better get cracking. Hey Finley, no, we can't play ball, mate. I've got Finley. Things to do, mate. Really. It's a dog's life. One good place, the next good place for a solar array would be try and scan it. Come on, phone, work. I can't see anything. The next best place would be on top of my unfinished house that I never quite got done before I run out of funds and run out of wave. So that'll be the next good place. I mean, look at that. Bit of shading, but ooh, lovely. That'd be a good spot for some. But that's a long and sorry story that I might explain later. Don't know why I'm showing you that shit, but there you go. Not all sunshine and roses. So I'm down inside of said unfinished self-build house. I'm still not man enough for the outside yet. So got me a wee template down here, and I'll just clean off the dust from where I cut it. So we can see what we're seeing. So one issue that I have just come across is where the pockets used to be of the pool table, so you've got top, middle and bottom, it doesn't quite give me enough for 2 end plates. So this is the nice square machined edge, and that's the edge that I've cut the shelf out of. So with the best will in the world, it's always going to be a little bit crinkly wrinkly, which when that's up on its side like so. You don't want any wriggly gaps at the bottom that doesn't impinge on the aluminium case of the cell right down low at the bottom. So what I have got is I've got loads of, nearly spilled my coffee, I've got loads of like the engineered laminate flooring, the good quality stuff that's right decent thick, kitchen and bathroom, so it doesn't absorb the moisture sort of thing. So what I'll probably end up doing is revising my drawing, so I have the thickness of a shim underneath the cells with the cells on top, and then that way, once I put the end plate on like so, the bottom of the cell, the aluminium case, is definitely getting clamped, if you catch my drift. So I'm going to have to go back and revise my drawing and allow for the thickness of a shim, and also I was going to stick some material on there, so then I've got enough of a run for end plates easily. I didn't think about the pockets. So that's that for now. I really must get outside, but I can't feel my big toes. Whoop, See what I mean, Jelly Bean? That was just quickly hacked off with an angle grinder, but you'd have to pay a lot more care and attention to get a nicely square, trim and true edge. Not too bad there, but then again pretty lousy there with a bump. So that needs to be improved upon with a little bit more of a steady hand and care and attention. Either that or use the shims just to make sure that it's all nice and square and blah blah blah. I was going to say I'll double check my measurement from the scribed line, but I'm bang on the centre pocket, so near enough's good enough for Gary. I've wedged some stuff underneath, so hopefully the workpiece is a bit better supported this time and I won't break an edge. But I can work around that. a bit better. Still broke it away a little bit, God's sake. Alright. So, eat, sleep, repeat, 2 to go. Typically, 3rd time lucky, the last fucking cut and the last 2 came out bloody lovely, no breakage at all. So, there you go. So, 2 out of 4 ain't bad. Right, get the fuck out of here. It's about as much as I can take down here, because it still fucks with my head. Right, to be continued. Measure. Measure. And measure again. Final cut to size, because if I screw this up, I'm done for. Look, Ma. Still have all my fingers. Oh, that's one blank done. Next is the holes. Whoop. Well, that's a bit lighter. Lovely. And being very, very careful. Good job it's a lot lighter because I'm doing it all one-handed. You can just sit there. Take sunglasses off so I can actually see. I went for self size plus 10mm, because if I need to take a little bit off I can, and it just gives a little bit of edge protection, and also it gives a little allowance just in case I do put the cells resting on a shim instead of onto the bare slate. If it's onto a bit of plastic, gives me a few mil to play with. So very, very happy so far. Going very, very slow with the angle grinder so I didn't break off any edges like when I was just doing the rough cut and doing it quickly and I broke an edge. So been very, very careful, and I got a nice clean edge that time. So one down, 3 to go. Happy days. Right, so just these 3 blanks to go. I'm not gonna bore you to tears with action shots of me grinding, because I'm going very, 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 very slowly so that it doesn't chip and I don't break an edge, because it's that hard a material. It will chip quite easily. So it's do all 3 blanks, and then I will move on to drilling some holes in it, and I'll show you my marking out process and drilling holes and all that jobbies. So this has gone on for long enough because I'll have to make space in the old phone for the memory. So let's all mess with the algorithm and give us a cheeky like, comment, subscribe. We'll see how it goes. Thanks very much. Look after yourselves. Take care.